Dun, 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 dun.
I think this film, when I think about the 355, it's sort of like I see the poster in my head with a giant question mark next to it. Not to say that I don't think the film doesn't look good. It does. It looks like a very competent action thriller. But the problem is, we have seen, as I explained in the first trailer that I looked at, this one came out far more recently, so it's a more timely window. But we've seen this type of film before, and I can't escape the feeling of that watching this trailer. I mean, reading the synopsis and seeing like the type of film here, the 355 literally being a trio of international, female. Well, wait a minute, what did it say? It finds it like a trio. Hang on. Pull up the synopsis again. 3 international agents. I believe that they're all the women that were at the end of the shot, at least the first trailer. That, to me, I'm watching that, it feels like Charlie's Angels. But then I read about like the type of plot here, and I'm like, this feels like other films I've seen in the past. Notably, not exactly similar, but in terms of the team dynamic here. And I'm looking at it from the perspective of not saying you shouldn't make a movie like this. I think it's fine. But I don't know what the longevity and really the success of it is in terms of a financial standpoint. Because we've seen this previously of these films I can think of. Ocean's 8, The Kitchen, Widows, even Ghostbusters 2016. I would throw that one in there. Because again, it's similar to the female action team dynamic. And that one didn't fare well for many different reasons. But the other 3, I don't remember them being like the biggest financial successes. They had great trailers, but the overall result, I mean, the studio at the end of it is going to look at like how much money did the movie make? In terms of like making maybe a sequel or a franchise, and maybe by and large where people can go for work, like what names come out of that? What awards did it get? I don't know if the 355's got that in its cards. And on top of that, Simon Kinberg is directing and writing here. And I've seen some of his very recent productions. Now, I had a very high regard for him like earlier on because a lot of the films that he was involved with were very good. But after like Fantastic Four and a couple of the other ones, it's kind of like, well, I'm not trying to be disparaging to the guy, but it's just kind of like watching. There's a lot of question marks surrounding this movie in terms of the overall success. I hope it does well because the first trailer, this features a lot of actors I really like watching, but. And the action sequences are very well done. I liked that as well. And it has the Jason Bourne credit of people that were involved with that production coming on here. I just don't know how this is going to work. I mean, in terms of like overall success. It's anybody's guess at this point. Let's go ahead and get a window of now what looks like more up to date with this new trailer that came out yesterday, literally. This is a very recent look. We're going to go ahead and watch this first, and we're going to talk about it more in my condensed review segment while we're watching the video together. Okay. Without further ado, here we go.
Remember that story that they told us about in training?
Hey, I like both of them, so.
About George Washington's first female spy during the Revolution. They called her Agent 355 because they didn't want the world to know her real name. But her legacy lives on.
Oh, there's that pop song again. That didn't work for me the first time.
We're the top agents from around the world.
It really makes it feel like Charlie's Angels.
German, Colombian,
the new
Chinese.
one. And I'm kind of like, I don't know.
But now we have a common enemy. They can start World War III.
High stakes, that helps.
Simple reach of their keyboard. So we need to join forces.
This feels very similar to the first trailer.
Like half the
for right
CIA's
now.
most wanted.
Always such a tough guy.
I'm not an agent, I'm a therapist.
They thought I would give you my secrets.
Do you have secrets?
We put ourselves in danger so that others are not.
I'll handle the guns. Are you in therapy? I should be.
They said that it's a team of 3, at least in the end trailer and the synopsis, but I feel like there's a lot more people here.
In your earrings.
It's kind of, I'm having a hard time visualizing that. Exactly what they mean.
You're not going in there alone.
We go together. I have a family. I cannot do this.
This is a poster. I thought it was like 5 women.
The bad
So
guys
I didn't
right
know.
now. You go home.
Maybe there's just a
You
spies
bring them with
associated.
you.
Like, we'll help you out.
Are you under control? Are you?
No.
Black cars, all black, everything.
I've got 4 more agents out on the street.
I counted 6, but thanks for the tip.
I like the new team.
We're the 355.
I hope it does well. I do. Even when I'm being, maybe some people are being a little cynical about it, but again, I'm just looking at some perspective, like what, will this look like financially speaking? I don't know. Because again, we have a past roster here to judge from, and these types of films have not fared too well. And especially when you watch a trailer that banks so similarly in articulation and expression to other films that are very similar, specifically Charlie's Angels, the new one. That did not work. I thought it, I watched the movie. I liked all three of those women did a great job. But even then, I was still kind of like, well, this isn't the... I remember watching like the Charlie's Angels movies earlier on, and they were so campy and fun and not serious. It was like, this is a great experience. I really missed that watching the newer movies, or the new movie. But they tried to take themselves seriously, being like, oh, where you have this new action, team, and it was like, but this isn't working for me because it just felt so usual to what we already see. It's kind of like I feel like I've watched this. And I'm not really feeling like the big franchise pull because it just felt, again, so usual to other films. This, again, when you watch... Now, I think it's much higher stakes, but I can't escape that feeling, especially with that pop music, that I've watched this before. And I'm kind of like... I don't know. I mean, the action sequences look fine. I love the cast. Hopefully it does well. We'll see. What are your guys' thoughts on the 355? Let me know down below. Don't forget all the good stuff. Like, share, with the sharing that bell. I don't know if we're getting another trailer for this. What did say the release date? January 7th. Okay, so we got a little ways to go. We might get something. I don't know. We'll see. But until we get to that point, thanks for watching this video. I love you guys. Don't love those your fellow man. God bless. And peace.